The main purpose of Juno is to try and understand how planets are formed, and in particular we want to know what's inside Jupiter to try and understand what that tells us about how planets, giant planets, would form in general. Juno, one of its main goals to understand is to understand what's happening inside of the planet. So we really want to try and understand how the magnetic field is produced, where is it coming from, what material is producing that magnetic field. So if we could do that, I'd be really excited personally to have that mystery at least partially solved. Some of the really big questions that we always try to answer in planetary science at NASA is we want to try and understand how planets work, how it can compare to what's happening at our planet to other planets. But in the other obvious, really big question, is there life elsewhere in the universe? Is there life elsewhere in the solar system? We do not know, but we would like to answer that question. So my job at Juno is I'm the program scientist, which means that I try and help my bosses at headquarters understand what's going on with the science on Juno, and also help the scientists on the science team understand what's coming from the bosses at headquarters in regards to science. Working at NASA is almost always awesome, but honestly, most of the time it's usually kind of normal. For me as a scientist, I work at my desk, I work with the data, sometimes I go to the lab, but every once in a while you get those almost magic moments where you feel connected to the cosmos when there's a rocket launch, something that you worked on goes into space. So most of the time it's pretty normal, but occasionally those are amazing things that happen. So if I was talking to a young person who wanted to try and also go into space science, I would say find something really interesting that you want to do, something you're excited about, and try and make sure you have a technical background so that you can help out. And then just try and make connections. Try to talk to teachers or professors who have projects that can help you get involved in space science, and just be excited about what you're doing. I'm just super happy to have been able to be here in Portugal and share all this science with everybody. I've been honestly, sincerely super impressed with how enthusiastic everybody is about space. It's awesome how space brings us all together, so I'm happy about that.